Twin Flame Collective. Welcome to the Twin Flame Divine Love reading for April 19th through the 25th, 2018. I'm doing this one on the 19th. 19, the number of the union, so this is powerful energy, help moving us closer to union. And as you know, this is for the collective, so there's just the energies that are out there to be aware of, to step into, or to stay away from, so in general. And then also, of course, I can do personal ones that are much more pinpointed, detailed towards your journey, what's going on with your masculine or feminine, what's needing to take place, and even moving toward healing, what other healings can go on. I am just really passionate because I recognized through helping the clients that I have helped that through all the healings that have been given to me by the divine, working through, they're wanting me to get it out there, wanting me to help as much as possible, and believe me, I have, and the results have been amazing going on. So anyone who's out there feeling just like off, not feeling so great or any of that, you know, please reach out to me because I've been totally pushed to really anything that comes my way, anyone who comes my way, I'm doing and helping. I do life coaching calls as well to help keep your vibration high and keep you going on this path, and giving you messages of what is desired of you next, decoding things for you, messages that are happening all around you that you might not be understanding that is a full out message for you. Just, you know, look on my website and totally reach out to me as well. Email me, you know, through my website if you're not sure what to do next. And I will guide you and help you. The divine will guide you and help you. I'm just so grateful for all of you watching, and to all of you staying on this journey and working so hard at it, and the healings. And I just love to be an instrument of that from the divine to help you all out along this journey, because they've given me so many messages on what types of healings to do to really help, and I've seen results. And if you look at my testimonial page, you'll see that people, you know, have felt results and do feel better, and it just helps keep going, because believe me, I understand the pain and the hurt that goes on during this process, and so it's really a part of my heart to want to help you through this process and get you there with less pain and hurt and misunderstanding and miscommunication and all of those things. So for this week, I am feeling so strong for the feminine. And even the masculine is stepping into a lot more positive energy, better communication, better messages, because Mercury's gone direct now, and we've had that Aries new moon where a lot of stuff was popping up to make us be a little volatile, to say, okay, how can I handle this differently? How can I do things differently? It was a little bit slow, but now I feel the momentum picking up and really getting toward coming out of any negativity that we have felt in the past couple of months, especially for the masculine being in his karmic energy, and the feminine surrounding the masculine's karmic energy, and the feminine having to deal with some of hers. So for this week, I'm feeling a lighter situation, a place for more happiness and joy coming through, and better communication. So let's start off by, let's see what energy the feminine is wanting from the masculine this week and can be helpful toward her, and what the divine is kind of surrounding him with to step into. So let's go. What the feminine is wanting, desiring from the masculine this week, and the divine is going to offer around him. And for the feminine, what the masculine is desiring from the feminine, and the divine is surrounding us with. Let's do the action as well. Okay. So for the masculine, we have God of obstruction, right? Yeah, removing those obstacles once again, moving forward with positive change, I felt, and really being in a more divine purpose, in a lighter energy by far, and getting rid of any of the obstacles that are going on there. So even in the at the end of the healing, the readings, I love to use Lord Ganesh. He's really close to my heart, but he will take away obstacles and give us gifts. But this is kind of where the masculine is. He's trying to break down those obstacles, those walls that he's put up for so long because of karmic energy. So this is where he is, and this is what the feminine is asking for. You know what? Masculine, keep taking down those walls, those blocks, those things that have been obstructing any type of communication that's been going on. So he is the God of that, taking that down this week. That's what the feminine's desiring from him, peeling away more at what is needed to be healed and released for him. And so for the feminine, we have him wanting us to be the goddess of strength, and having strength within our conviction, within this journey, within recognizing our divine feminine energy, recognizing him, getting that he is doing the work. Oh, look, yeah, it's Mary Magdalene too, okay? So really being that divine feminine of being nurturing, loving, caring, and putting that energy out there instead of being judgmental, upset with the karmic energy. I said it's going to be a lot lighter, a lot happier, because we got through the miscommunication of retrograde, and now that we're pretty much over the new moon of Aries, which fired us up a bit, but it helped us to release a lot of these things. So he needs us to be the goddess of strength, and within our conviction, knowing no matter what, we are there for them, we choose this journey, and then that helps them take down their walls and obstructions and any karmic things that are in the way, because we're just being unconditionally loving and putting that out there for him to come back to be resurrected, right, in his true divine masculine form. So the action, abandonment, walking away from that karmic energy as well, still going more toward the 8, toward the, union, and being able to truly walk away. And even this color is divine masculine energy, being able to walk away no matter what it may look like, but being able to do that, walking away from the karmic energy, taking down those obstacles toward this life purpose that he has in a better masculine energy, being able to walk away. So, for the feminine, we have, a physical ailment. And that's upside down. So, it's like letting anything go physically. So, anything, and here's the thing. The lower back represents guilt. So, it's asking around any feminine energy, release any guilt about what has gone on, about the karmic situation the masculine is going through, because a lot of us, they're already in a relationship and there's some guilt and shame about our energy. And isn't it funny, like on top of Mary Magdalene, because she was put out there as kind of, a prostitute, and no matter what, Jesus was good to her and all those things, because yes, they had that connection, as some people do believe, and that they were twin flame, actually, illumined, elect, but it's the true story of showing us, no matter what it looks like, feminine, a lot of us do feel somewhat on that level because of the sexuality and things that have gone on. But it's saying, okay, let's release any of the shame, blame, guilt around your feminine energy. Okay, even if it's like really 3D stuff that we are in pain, pay attention to certain parts of your body where that pain is. It also has to do with emotion, and that's what I understand as well. So that's why I help with healings too. But getting rid of that physical ailment, releasing that to get into our better strength of our feminine energy and an unconditionally loving energy, and no more guilt or judgment. And so that helps him then take down these walls, because we're not judging him either. We're not judging ourselves, we're not judging him, and he's able to walk away a little bit more. And it's also saying, of course, anytime we feel like we are disconnected from our masculine, it, can physically be very upsetting. So release any of that, because there's no real abandonment there. He's always there, even if he's not communicating as much, but I do believe communication is going to come through more, but he's not communicating as much. First of all, we don't really need to know what he's doing. We just need to know he's doing. It's happening. He's doing it. And over here is kind of say, take care of yourself. Get yourself into a better strength, a better physical strength, as well as emotional strength. And then he can walk away from these things. He can also take the time to work on these things if we're taking care of ourselves in the physical too. And let's see what's going on between the two, action-wise. What energies to be aware of. And this is really the divine, it's the 5D subconscious masculine asking for this from the feminine, as well as the vice versa. But it's also what the divine is letting us know, surrounding us to work on. And it's important to know what to work on, right? I mean, I could give you these readings every week and just say, oh yeah, he's sitting in the chair smoking a cigarette watching the game. Does that help you in any way to get closer to your union? No. So that's why I talk to you about the energies that's surrounding you, to be aware of what the divine is asking of you and what you might be able to heal so you can get closer. That's the whole purpose here. So this is why I do these readings for you all. And I hope it's helping you on some level, because it's helped a lot of people personally that I've done with, and I get very zealous, I guess, and I want to help. I just really want to help the collective. I know the pain. I know the physical pain. That's what I talked about in the beginning. I know the physical pain that can manifest because of all this. And they're saying release it. Get into your strength by healing this stuff, by recognizing the emotions that pop up for you, and it comes out physically. If you don't pay attention to it, if you don't heal it, if you don't release these emotions, they come out in physical ways, okay? And him, if we don't fix ourselves as well, this is what's coming through, they feel abandoned too. If we're just sitting on these steps going, oh, woe is me, I don't know what to do, whatever, yeah, they're like out in the cold over here, and there's going to be obstruction. So this is why they're saying no. Take care of any of these things that are going on around you with your feminine energy in the 3D, even physically healing through emotion, through spirituality, healing the spirit, but even physically, okay? Dealing with that and recognizing everything in your body is a message to you on what to heal emotionally. Okay, so we don't want him feeling abandoned as well, but it's also talking about truly him walking away, moving more toward this. These are the positive energies that there can be. Like I said, these are positive energies that you can work on to get into your strength, right? Get rid of shame, blame, guilt within your feminine energies. And then there's some negative ones that we can be aware of, that if we don't work upon this, he then feels abandoned and not helped out in any way, and the obstructions don't go away. And vice versa, if he just really abandons himself and his purpose and sticks within this karmic energy, well, how can we be in strength and we don't feel so well? So what's going on between the two? Karma. It's all about the karma. And that's mostly what the healings are all about. So truly, between the two, there's that karma going on here. Hey, right? So we still have it. We're going to have it. Kind of always have it, because to me karma is messages on what to heal. Okay, it's wishes come true. Truly, at first you're like, oh no, this is again, and I'm stuck in this with the number 4 as being stuck. No, number 4 is wishes come true, because it's being able to be aware of what to release. And so what's going on between the two is releasing karma, and what I'm feeling for this week is actually working on the union, as I said, the relationship, the union, and releasing any karma from your masculine, from your feminine, from what has gone on in this life as well. From what you've seen, go on. It's about releasing that karma. Let's go a little bit deeper. Whoop. What else? All right. Divine is totally telling us, whoa, to recognize that love is totally within the sacred sexuality. This is what's most important. This is our divine energies within our sacral chakra, how we can create what we truly desire. So why sit within this karma when we can be within this sacred sexuality, when we release any of those things from the past and any of those things that may have hurt us between the two? Just release it and start anew. It's like this Chris Brown song, Please Don't Judge Me and I Won't Judge You. Let It Be Beautiful. That song has been going on in my head all day or morning. So I guess that was a sign as well. Let it be beautiful. Don't bring the past into your present or your future. Let it go. Let the karma go between the two of you, because he feels abandoned and obstructed, and we feel physically ill and lose our strength. This is what it's saying. Recognize the sacred sexuality this week. Be in your happiness, be in your joy, and be in the moment. Knowing this union, knowing the beauty of all of it, and our divine journey and our divine responsibility to just learn from it, heal from it, release it so it doesn't become a physical problem, but also just really let it go. Let it be beautiful, okay? And I'm going to end on that note, whoa, with this part. Okay. It's crazy, but yeah, that song. Choose to be grateful, right? Choose to be grateful for everything that's being given to us. Even all these messages, even through karma, it is, but then you release the people, the situation, you forgive it, you release it, because they know not what they do. They're there to give us messages. So now let's go on to what energy surrounding the masculine this week. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So the relationship with love and the relationship in general is 6 of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So he's paying off that karmic debt. He's coming to 6 within the 3D. He's getting further and further away from the karma, as we see, and especially when we release him of ours, and we don't create any more for him by paying attention too much. But it's paying off the debts coming through, and then being rewarded by doing so. So like I felt, this is going to be a happier, lighter time for the masculine. And so to be aware of in the past energies, oh nice, the star. So wishes still coming through, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So he's still plodding along. Like I said, it's happening. He's doing it. We don't necessarily need to know how he's doing it. We just need to know he's doing it. They're moving forward. As a collective, this energy is there to keep them focused on their wishes, what they truly desire, because a lot of the karmic energy has come off of them, and they're recognizing a better feminine energy. So that's from the past. Let's see what's going on in the present. We have the 8 of Earth, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Now this can be there, right? But we have this from the past, and this is the Arcana. So even though they may have moments of being in their head, being in their ego, and feeling a bit trapped, and not having the confidence, and being a bit fearful, that can be there. But this is what I talk about, to be aware of, that they don't need to take that on. And feminine, you can then put out even more so how much you care for them, and how wonderful they are, and how much you know that they're taking all those efforts. And you can do that in the 5D. You don't necessarily have to say it in the 3D. If you're in communication, you can do it in the 5D. But if you're in communication as well, really try to stay positive, feminine, and say, you know, things that help him with self-confidence, to know that yes, he can do this and things are fine and you are happy and all of that. Okay, so recognize that in the present. But as we know, this Arcana from the past, they're still focusing on their dreams, and they are paying off that debt. They're paying off the debt to us. They're paying off the debt to any of the, you know, soulmate energies around them. So know that, and they're trying to really balance it all and do it in a better way, and being able to be more about themselves as well. So like a giving and receiving, thinking about what they desire, maybe doing some things for themselves, so then that opens up, instead of just trying to please all this karmic energy all the time and running from it and just staying busy all the time in things that they don't even really care about, but it keeps them away. And it keeps them, they try this, it keeps them out of their head, but they are kind of can get trapped in their head, and they don't have the confidence to get out of their head and take that action. But here, that's type of obstruction now. They're telling me they're taking out, because we have the 8 here, right? So once again, that number 8, even though the abandonment, they kind of like are trying to get out of their head, trying to get out of the karmic, trying to just get away, and they're afraid of what direction to go in. But they know about their dreams, they know about us, they know about a real loving feminine energy. So they're going toward that with the 8, with the union symbol, infinity. But truly, it's up to us to stay in our strength and try to help as well by releasing our karmic, our idea of what went on in the past, and then focus on what you truly desire now and what's going to be in your future, and create that around you. That's how you do it. So within the future energies this week to be aware of, 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. So coming through, okay? So coming through with it, being able to manifest what he truly desires, going more towards the wishes. So he's going to be sitting there going, being in his head a bit, okay? Not that much though. In order to be in his head, to recognize his fears, to recognize what actions to take as well, okay? And seeing what's illusion and what's real. That's what's coming through for me, because these obstructions, that's how they get rid of any of those karmic blockages. So now he's got the future energies, the power of being more creative, and then doing, you know, raising his vibration and working more toward the union, toward us. Okay, manifesting in the 3D what he truly desires, instead of being all in his head in the ego. So what might be holding him back in the 3D is 9 of air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. So there's the worry and being too much in the ego and too much in the head. So that's what's holding him back in the 3D. So that's why we have here the 8 going on in the present, and this is what's kind of holding them back. They're worried about it, as we know, but that's to be aware of for the masculine to step out of that energy, and for the feminine to know to push even more unconditional loving energy and to say, I know you're doing this. I know you can do it. You know, it's kind of bolstering him up, raising our strength. Right? I said to have more strength within the union, within this process, within the journey. We have to have this strength right now and get rid of any shame, blame, guilt, or any physical, wherever we're feeling physically, recognize what that emotion is, release it so then he can then release his blockages and not be so stuck in his head and in his ego. And that's kind of where, you know, we have to that's why we get poked at with these pains and the suffering that we go through, is to recognize what we're having to deal with instead of being in the ego and blocking it all the time. So here he is. He's expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies. That's what's holding him in the back. That's what's creating the 8 of air energy. But as we know, in the future, he gets the power together because we have the strength, right, feminine? We're being told, have that strength. Get out of whatever we're having problems with shame, blame, guilt. Recognize the true sacred sexuality between the two of us instead of paying attention to the karma all the time. We are the love, right? And then he can get out of there and he can be the team player. He can then recognize us even more so and manifest what he truly desires. So this energy that's holding him back, we have the power. We do. Now that we know what's happening, we have the power to help him step on out of that and get into his creativity and be that team player because we have the strength and we're getting rid of whatever's going on with us. So what positive action for him this week? Nice. The Empress. Archangel Gabriel, which is communication and manifestation. Number 3, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So nurturing of self, like I said, they're going to start nurturing themselves more, and in turn they'll recognize that does nurture others too. There's this block that all of us as the divine kind of step out of ourselves and just do for others, do for others, do for others, but then it's kind of an escape too. And you are being helped when helping others. By far, when I do healings, I'm being healed on top of that. So that's the beauty of being a light worker and being so open, letting it flow. But the other thing is making time for you to recognize, okay, where am I right now? What can I do for me? I take time for me, and then he starts to do that as well. So it's really important, feminine. We take time to heal. We take time to be within, putting our pieces back together, enjoying ourselves, and then he can step into that too. So it is the Empress. It is our energy too. And it's a better communication. So they'll communicate better with themselves and nurture themselves if we do that for ourselves, like it's showing, and if we put it out there for them. Okay, so the positive action is recognizing that he can do for self and it helps others, and be giving and knowing that the dreams are being created through manifestation. These wishes right here from the past are coming back through, recognizing that. Beautiful arcana here. And so what can help moving forward is the dreamer. Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So this is what's going to help him move forward. He's going to take the leap of faith, and there's the dreams again. This is all this week is about dreams and wishes and getting out of the karmic ego. Okay, so he's got these new beginnings and not 0, meaning get rid of everything, start off from scratch. So he's really releasing, he's getting these obstacles out of the way. This is his, gonna help him move forward if he does these things, which we have faith, right, feminine, that he is. It's a leap of faith for him, and it's our faith that's going to help him do that, because we're in our strength, our faith, our trust about our journey and our union. And wow, what the divine is surrounding with, my strength. Here we go. Under the strength card here is the strength. So this is what the divine is surrounding him with, because feminine, they're helping us with ours. And here we have the dreamer here is a 0, and we have this card as a 1, right? So we're starting that new beginning. They're starting from scratch, right? And then they're stepping into the 11, right? 2 1s together, coming together within strength. So this is like a common energy. We step into our strength and heal. They're going to step into that too and get out of their head. We get out of our karmic stuff too, right? And then they get out of their head and then they end up being more creative and being that team player. But the divine is surrounding them with that strength, arcana, strength. So all this arcana, so this is definite energies that are attached onto the masculine this week to just help them with that strength and to determination to step out of that karmic energy, and they're open to getting these gifts and new career opportunities, right? And it could mean in the 3D by far, because of our sending the love and care and nurturing, that they literally can get into a better career. You know, they step up within a better job or something else that makes them feel better, giving them better self-confidence because we're sending that out there to them. And then they can get better resources and feel better about themselves and be able to pay off some debts in a way of even monetarily, because we're releasing that karma. Okay, and sometimes that's part of why they stay in the karmic energy is because of money and having to provide for someone else or a family or those things, and not thinking they could be on their own and start anew. But this is 6 here, going toward the love and getting that through here because the strength is coming through. Now the outcome energies we have here is Knight of Water, falling in love, a wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to social events, along with the 2 of Fire. Isn't that amazing? So great emotions and recognizing the passion coming together as the 2. You come into your own new partnerships or contracts, continue to move forward. So he's continually moving forward within the true emotions, falling more and more in love with the real divine feminine energy and with himself, nurturing himself a lot more. Because what feminine? Because we're doing it as well. If we're aware of these energies and what to do, it can help everything move forward. That's why I love doing what I do, because if I can let you be aware of this, it helps the collective move forward. If you do it personally, it helps even more so, because you're really, really getting healed and it boosts the energy for everyone. So that's why we are, and when we work toward all this, we are also given, like I say, it's like tenfold. We are given in return many gifts and abundance, because we are definitely having the faith and the trust to move forward, and it takes courage sometimes to heal some of these emotions and the things from our past, and we're showing that courage and we are rewarded in return. I promise you step more into your divine energies, things get a lot easier, less pain, you're not so stuck in the head or ego or karmic energy. And so for the feminine, the base of the relationship with love this week, 10 of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. And these are all the things that we want to feel from a relationship, right? And what we want from love. So we want to sit in this energy. It's a 10. We're moving toward the summer, as we know, but it's a 10. It's a number 1 again for the feminine. So sit within these energies, knowing within love, within this relationship, we can have an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, have children, raise ourselves wisely as well, the inner child, the inner divine, and we can have trust. So that's what this relationship is based upon this week, if we stay in that energy. Beautiful. And for the past with this week, 10 of Autumn, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family tradition. So this is about working upon yourself and doing the healing, putting your pieces back together, doing the work. And this is what this journey is all about. We can sit back and have things happen. Most of the time it's karmic. It will push you to the point where you have to do something. So why not be proactive instead of reactive, right? Being proactive and moving forward and being positive and receiving what you truly desire because of it, instead of sitting there and focusing on the negative and having all this karma come to us to poke at us, physical ailment as well, in order for us to do something about it. So we have to take from the past, financial security, you know, giving and receiving, wise investments, investing in this union, in this journey by going and getting these healings and getting the information. This is what's going still sticking around for us, okay? So he can be within his wishes and dreams. Is another 10, okay? 11 coming together. And then we have 9 of Summer in the present. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. And it can be if we stay in the right ego mindset from our heart, knowing from the divine what we desire, what this truly is. Get out of the past, step into your present, healed from the past because you're releasing those things, getting aware of it through your physical ailments, releasing those things and moving forward. Especially the karma between your masculine and yourself, your feminine and yourself, okay? Release any of that so the new can come through. So wish is coming true. He's starting off with this. Oh no, there we go. He's in this energy, but when we stay in our strength and get rid of it, our wishes can come true. Our dreams fulfilled. A magical time of life will get them out of being afraid and having lack of self-confidence. So perfect for the feminine. I felt very strong for the feminine. That strength, sitting in that energy. And the masculine a little, yeah, but he's coming through. So within the future energies to be aware from this week for the feminine, 4 of spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Beautiful. And there it is. Be grateful. Gratitude goes a long way. Look at all the things to be grateful for and focus on that so more can come to you. Okay, so number 4, instead of being in your passion, fire, maybe anger about what's going on in front of you, be grateful for what you do have, and then all of this comes your way, and you will have a contented personal life when you are grateful for the things the masculine has offered you, what they have to offer. What you focus on is all the positive and who they can be and who they will be and who you desire them to be. Okay, and then they come into it and they get recognition for very high quality work because we're being grateful for it. Be grateful for it, then they will recognize it, and then they will want to be this team player, want to be with us instead of us holding on to the past and getting all upset. No more. Okay, try very hard. Now, if it's poking at you and you really can't release it, yes, and it's still important to do past life healings anyway. And it really helps my clients truly to release these things and get out of the shame, blame, and guilt and the physical ailments. I mean, physically, it will poke at you because you have to clear it emotionally. So now we go on to what might be holding the feminine back this week is Ace of Autumn. A windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yeah. Not taking the effort to do these things, to fix these things, and know that, having assistance from others. Allowing yourself, putting yourself out there and get the assistance from others. I mean, you watch these weeklies and you do all this, but what are you doing personally for yourself? Even finding out, for yourself what's going on. I mean, this is in general for the collective to be had, which is beautiful. But in general, for you, what is going on, recognizing that and knowing that your abundance comes from me, for you, to you, when you take the advice from the divine, and we as light workers the divine works through us. Everything that I do, I am just an open channel to help. It's not me personally. I am open to it. They have given me this gift. Thank you. I'm so grateful for. And that's why you go and you ask for this, because it's going to come from the divine. Okay, the assistance coming from them. So they're wanting to open up and receive, and then know that there can be happy changes within your energy. And then that can help him to not have the sleepless nights and expecting the worst, because you are going to be expecting the best and getting the messages from the divine. So that's holding back in the 3D. Recognize, even if you do not have the monetary means to do so, find a way, and everything else will open it up. If you keep saying, I can't do this and I can't do that, that energy is never going to change. I am grateful for all that is coming to me and all that I have, okay? So, what positive action for the feminines? Queen of Winter, strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now's the time to focus on you, right? Unmarried or divorced individuals. But yeah, it's focusing on you. It's kind of like divorcing from any of that negativity from the past, from the karma. This will help. This is the positive action, is letting go of the things that no longer serve you. And that is part of the past, the karma from the past, people from the past, anything that went on between the two of you from the past. Release that. Let it go. Help. Don't be this, Queen of Winter, Ice Queen, where you're holding on to it and you're not feeling emotion or passion, right? You want to be in this Empress energy that they're wanting to see, lavish abundance, your dreams, nurturing of self, right? But it is being strong, and it's being patient, right? It is having to have a lot of patience. This whole journey is all about learning patience. And so it can help us move forward, feminine. This week is 2 of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So there it is too. Being, what can help you move forward is getting out of the ego and all that karmic energy and get into your true emotion, true divine energy, and make the decision. Indecision's holding you back. Make the decision. Decide. Fully commit to your masculine, to this union, to this journey, to healing and learning, and really commit to him. Commit to him. Okay, so he can then take the leap of faith. If we make that commitment, we put that energy out there and say, yes, I want the two of us. I'm going to let go of any of these things that have been upsetting me, and I want the two of us. And then he gets to go, whoop, I'm the dreamer. I'm going to take a leap of faith, and I'm going to follow that dream I'm feeling from you because you're strong and doing it. Right? So now let's see what the divine, 3, surrounding the feminine with, and the outcome for the feminine. So the divine is surrounding the feminine. I guess she's needing a lot here. Is Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. Spring forward, keep going, keep fixing it. And then Queen of Summer, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes now's the time to really do for you and get your help. Okay? Listen to your heart, get those messages, be loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive for yourself. And in turn, it brings through, as it's shown, which, here we go, saying from the masculine, he needs our strength, right? So if we're in this, it's time to take action and take care of ourselves and do all that within our strength and fixing our healing and doing whatever, then he steps into his strength. That's what the divine's wanting for him. And then in the end, whoop! The lovers, the divine is surrounding. So true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So isn't that crazy? Yeah, a return to good health. About being the lovers is about bringing it back together, putting the pieces together and getting the health, the karmic health in a better way. Okay? Releasing any of that karmic energy, negative karmic energy, and getting into a healthier relationship, a healthier balance with one another. So that's all it's about. Wow. Okay. So what's going on in the 3D for the masculine major? What's going on for the feminine? To be aware of. Perspective. Yep. Coming out of the dark, getting more toward the light, getting a better perspective. Because feminine, we are stepping more and more into ours. So it's getting a better perspective, up out of this, feeling trapped, and also expecting the worst and self-fulfilling prophecies. In the 3Ds, it's changing that perspective, getting out of the dark, moving more toward the light. And for the feminine, we have activation, wind, moving forward more in our divine feminine energies as we heal any of those things that are going on, right? Just be aware. And that's part of it. It's all about the healing. It's all about the health. It's all about returning to good health, because all that karmic stuff has to come off of us so we can return to a better health. And in doing that, it's about healing and putting the pieces back together and getting help and advice from others. Okay? So that's going on. We are moving, feminine. Good. We're being activated. They're saying, come on, move. Time to take action. Time to be in a more positive energy. Time to leave the past behind and heal from it. All right, with romance, what's going on for masculine? And whoa, feminine. Yep. Okay, for the masculine. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So he's feeling more safe to put it out there, as I felt, a better communication, because we're putting it as much as possible. So he's safe. He's getting a better perspective. He's starting to feel safe about love instead of how he has been, had to shut down, put up those walls and have abandoned love in himself, right? And a true feminine energy, put up those walls. But now he's starting to take those down and feeling more safe to be loved and love of self and nurturing self. And for the feminine, we have, this is perfect. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay? I can't make this stuff up. So this is all it's about. If you want that romance, if you want this union, if you want to come together physically, this is what you have to stay optimistic about the love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring it to you. And release anything from the past, anything karmic that is affecting you in the present moment now. You want to be in the present, moving toward the future. Focus on what you desire. So I was going to do, let's see, a message from the masculine to the feminine. Let's see, any more? Oh, yeah. That was a nice jumper. And from the feminine to the masculine. Nice. Okay. Oh, good. All right, sorry, coming this way. All right, so spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So he's recognizing more and more of the spiritual connection. It is, excuse me, a number 9. So that's good. You're putting an ending to anything that's not a spiritual connection anymore. Any of that karmic energy is saying, I recognize this relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And it's just a really beautiful connection, and saying that he is placing love all around us. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So his love is all around us. So see the beauty of it. See the beauty in love. He's feeling more safe about love, and he's putting it all around us so we can be in a more positive light, giving it back to him. Because we're not going to be negative, right? We're going to be so happy. And so for the feminine... Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. So here is the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And then when I get this one, and it's number 22, 11, which has come true, you know, the heart of the matter is forgiveness, right? There's more going on than meets the eye in your karma or whatever, but we're forgiving it. We know that things are going on, and we're going to try not to pay attention to create more, but we say, you know what, no matter what, I forgive what went on, for the forgiving and learning, learn from it, heal from it, right? And then forgive it, right? And recognize what it's all about. Recognize what it's all about. Forgiveness. It's all about forgiveness, because for unconditional love, it's forgiveness and compassion, right? So all about forgiveness. So we're saying, yep, we're forgiving and learning over here. We're wishes are gonna come true here, because we're forgiving and learning. And look to your inner strength, right? You are stronger than you realize. We're having our strength. We're encouraging them to have their strength here. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness. There it is again, about forgiveness and compassion. That's what's on this strength card. Okay? It says, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Right there, bam. So we're saying, okay, we're forgiving, we're having this compassion. Look to your inner strength, look to your forgiveness and your compassion for yourself, as well as us, because, you know, we both go back and forth with that karma, because the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. And that's what I'm saying. Get out of the past. And where's the love? Where is the love? The love, the love. My gosh, it's all about songs for me today. But it is about flow. Okay? So, now we go on to just a little bit of healing. Because, you know, I love my healing. So, shamanic healing. So, what for the masculine energy to be aware of that's surrounding him to help him heal a little bit. And for the feminine, we have, oh, look at that, number 19, unlimited possibilities. So within the union, there's unlimited possibilities, growth, grounding, beautiful. That's what they're healing for him. Unlimited possibilities within this relationship, within this union, within this spiritual connection. And love is all around us. That's what we focus on. That's what's going to get him up out of his head, lack of self-confidence, and get him to truly be within his strength, to be a part of this lovers, to be that team player, right? And have this abundance, and his wish is coming true here. That's what's healing, and taking these steps for us to ensure that these things will happen. We're taking those steps to ensure that his dreams can come true along with ours, because they're the same love. And for us, for healing, we have, ooh, death. Yeah, death to the past. Move toward the infinite possibilities over the saying. Move toward that. Move toward the union. It's a number 8, right? Move toward our abundance, and death to anything from the past, any darkness from the past, and come more into our light, more into our divine feminine energies. Okay, so let's do crystal. Whoa, masculine getting 3. Feminine 2 to help with the strength. To move forward. To have the unlimited possibilities. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have Shiitakite, which is a teacher. ST. Shiitakite, Heart, throat, and crown chakra. One of the magical stones of the crystal world with its beautiful blue and green hues, shiitake freely offers its powerful healing vibration. Its medicine encourages you to connect deeply with your teacher guides in the spirit world, to open to the wisdom that lies within, and to step onto the path as a teacher. It also creates a sacred space where you can learn and heal from your... It's important. So it's helping him even give better messages if in contact. Or even in the 5D, we're going to feel that more. Own challenges and experiences. When you can understand and integrate the lessons you face in life, deep wisdom and healing is attained, which can then be shared with others. Shiitake will assist you in finding the courage and strength associated with knowing your truth and connecting to your inner wisdom. Yeah, so starting over, getting out of that karmic energy, starting over, and having the self-confidence to do so. Invokes the wisdom of the inner teacher, opens the heart to allow you to share wisdom from a place of love, supports you to share the divine wisdom of the universe, connects you to your teacher guides in the higher realms. Perfect. For unlimited possibilities. And then we have the shadow with black obsidian. So it's going within, and then that is teaching him what to work on. But this is all about us too. So we've been doing these things, and now they're going to be doing them, not really knowing, but I always do this wrong. Okay. I always get the black tourmaline instead of the black obsidian. Okay. Black obsidian. So that's the base chakra, being able to ground all this. Black obsidian has the powerful medicine to assist in the purging of old, stale energy from the field, transforming it into fresh, vibrant light. Getting rid of the karmic energy, coming into the new light. To getting that better perspective, right? It is formed from volcanic lava and holds within it the medicine and energy of fire, strength, and courage. It burns through the darkness, bringing new light and wisdom to all who cross its path. Good. So that's the teaching. This is what's teaching. Powerful cleanser of negative energy, draws to the surface unresolved issues for release and healing, dissolves destructive patterns, lets old habits and traits surface, allowing love and acceptance of the total self, permits entry into the void to receive wisdom and knowledge from the shadow side. So good. We've been doing that, right? So within this union, these unlimited possibilities, he's coming through with any of that darkness, understanding it, teaching him what is needed to be done, and in the end, these are really strong ones to, if you have them, to put out there for your masculine to help, as well as what we're doing from healing too. Rose quartz with the inner child, inner divine, right? Heart. Rose quartz is well known around the world as a stone of love and compassion. Its energy is very gentle and soft, inviting us to open fully to receive its healing medicine of love. Its nurturing energy allows us to feel safe enough to surrender to our vulnerable nature. In this sacred space, we connect deeply to the essence of the inner child. Rose quartz encourages you to, it's all about safety for him anyway, but what was that part? The nurture, right? Feel safe enough, yes. It is safe for you to love, right? Feel safe enough, and it encourages you to deeply heal any old wounds connected to inner child issues. It invites the essence of the inner child to surface for healing and transformation to occur. So the inner divine masculine coming through. Deepening self-love and acceptance. Opens the heart, bringing unconditional love. Enhances compassion, gentleness, and nurturing of the soul. Brings self-fulfillment and inner peace. Supports those going through divorce and separation. Oh boy. Yeah. That karmic energy, those soulmates. There it is, the abandonment, walking away. They're walking away from it, and it's going to help with them get through the separation and disconnecting to come through for the real spiritual connection and knowing, getting out of that shadow, learning what they need to do in order to come to us and get stronger. I knew these were very strong for the masculine, so focusing on those for the masculine is very important. Feminine. Okay, for the feminine, we have kyanite blue and clear quartz. Wow. This is not really talking about, okay, this week is definitely a time of still releasing things, because here we go. Kyanite blue, letting go, the throat chakra. So letting go of saying anything negative, right? only positive thoughts and positive words and positivity and being grateful helps you. The sacred geometry and structure of kyanite allows for energy to flow very directly and powerfully through this crystal like a strong electrical current. This powerful medicine promotes letting go of dormant emotions, feelings, and energy that have held within the energy field and physical body. Kyanite is inviting you to open and receive its powerful medicine as you let go and surrender to all that no longer serves you in life. Deepen self-awareness, expands your consciousness, creating new opportunities in life, allows you to let go of old emotions and thus make way for the new. Assists in connecting your voice with free-flowing expression, okay, of what you truly desire. We have the Death card, we have letting go, and now, you won't believe it, but we have clear quartz. This is real purging, purification, real huge ascension this week toward the lovers, the loving energies there. All chakras, purification. The wonderful planet, this wonderful planet we live on is made up of 85% quartz crystal. Just by being here, we are naturally blessed with the medicine of clear quartz. This powerful crystal amplifies, stores, transmits, transmutes, and retains energy, allowing you to work with it in an abundance of ways. It acts like a universal battery charger, constantly charging, amplifying, and purifying your energy field. Okay, so important. These are all things you can do to help release any karmic energy. Amplifies, stores, transmutes, transcends, and retains energies. Moves light and energy into and out of the body as it clears and cleanses the energy field. Enhances and amplifies intentions, right? The good intentions. Amplifies and deepens the love and wisdom from the universe. Allows a deep sense of clarity in your life. Wow, because only thing that is real is what? Love. Okay. Wow. All right, got through those. So now, this is the, I didn't do this one. Okay, so the outcome energy this week for the feminine is, oh my Lord, release. Let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Okay? Okay. And it's a new beginning with manifesting what we truly desire coming into a four, what we wish to come true instead of being stuck in the old stagnant energy of what went on and not seeing that we can have our wishes and have our dreams. So now it's through that release that even the masculine comes more into falling in love and wedding proposals and I don't know, so getting into a deeper relationship for some and coming into their own for the 2 of fire, new partnerships. Definitely releasing here too. So releasing anything totally toward our masculine, toward karmic energy, toward what went on so he can step into our relationship because he's trying to get away from the others. As you see, he even said it helps with, divorce and separation. So all these messages are coming through. They're moving forward, springing forward. We've been activated and now they're getting their new perspective to move forward and we're working on ourselves so much to get these lovers to a better health. Right? Better health. Wow. Okay, so let's look at masculine energy to be aware of and feminine. Whoa. Here she is. Oh. Okay, so we have Helios, cycles. So even with the moon, I do believe that passion's coming through and really moving toward, like, trying to break the cycle that's been going on too. We get these messages to say, this keeps happening, why does this keep happening? And this is where he is, and he's going to break that cycle. He has the ability to break that cycle, come out of the shadow, learn from it, and move more toward healing his inner divine and getting out of this vicious cycle that he's been in. And for the feminine, we've got Isis herself. So protection, we are protecting our divine feminine energy and we're growing it, we're putting it back together and we are keeping within our strength and we are protected within our feminine energy. Know that. Death to anything, purify, letting go, anything that keeps us from doing that. Okay, we are strong. Get rid of the shame, blame, guilt surrounding your feminine energy. The way Mary Magdalene was made to feel that she was wrong and all this. You're not wrong, okay? This is the true relationship. This is what is meant to be. So protect your feminine energy, work on it, grow it, stay within that strength, and purify anything that's stopping it. Release it. Wow. Okay, now we go on, last but not least, Ganesh. What blockage for the masculine? Whoa. and what gifts coming through, and what blockage for the feminine being removed and gifts coming through. So for the masculine, we have healing. Wow. So it's all about healing, but being healing. And then the peacock is just a beautiful, there you see my peacock here? It's just gorgeous. It's always knowing the eye, always keeping an eye out for better things and to move forward. And it's a number 9 again. So he's moving away from, see, I was looking back, like moving away from the karmic energy, moving more toward the heart and healing of the heart, getting out of that shadow parts. So whatever we're doing, they're following very quickly with that. And we're helping them more and more. Like I said a couple weeks ago, we're ascending, we're going to put our hand down, we're going to pull them right up. That was that picture that was given to me, that vision. And so definitely looking toward the past, like I'm out of here. I do not want this, keep doing these cycles, moving away from, see, here's with the cycle, it's going this way, guess what, it's going that way now. Looking back and saying, no more of that karmic stuff, I'm healing from it, learning from it, and now I'm moving forward, nurturing myself and healing with the inner divine. Okay, so for the feminine, perseverance. Whoa, do we need that? Do we ever? Okay, within the heart here, right? And getting through karmic energy, we will persevere within our feminine energy, and we will hold on to that trophy, the masculine, and bring him with us, right? Keep your eye on the prize, feminine. That's what it's all about. Not what's going on around you, but what you truly desire with your masculine. Persevere. It's a number 1, right? 8, 9, 10. Number 1, we shall persevere. We'll keep moving forward. We'll heal from the karmic stuff and heal within our heart and stay within a positive energy and protect our femininity, our divine feminine energy within the heart and persevere. We are protected. Know that. When we put out there the right affirmations and visualizations and what we truly desire and get out of the past of what went on karmically between masculine and the feminine. Okay, so this is what we got going on this week. A lot of stuff, a lot of place for healing, a big energy out there to do so. With this new moon was a major change, and Mercury going direct too as well. So we learned from a lot of stuff, and now it's time to put it into practice. It's time to keep healing feminine. The masculine's coming up quickly behind us doing the same. He's going to get into having more of his confidence because we're going to step and we're going to put it out there for him. The more we have strength, the more he has strength, and it's coming through from the divine in order to release any of the judgments and to have that forgiveness, like it said over here, have the forgiveness and the compassion in order for him to keep getting at it, like getting away from that karmic energy, having the inner strength to do so, because we're going to sit in this Lovers healing it. We're going to listen to our heart and our intuition and take that action and be fearless, knowing that it's all coming through and it's healing. It's all about the healing and the love. So that's why I do what I do. So anyone, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, donating. And so grateful for all the clients I have, all the ones that will be coming to me, because I really want to help. Please, if you're having any trouble, even just wanting to know what's going on within your union, doing a twin flame reading, I'll do it. And let's pull this card. I'm being guided. Okay, and this is at the end. So, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay, nothing's missing, but within the 3D, it's putting those pieces back together. That kind of. They're not missing. They're there for us. It's recognizing them, pulling out any of the dark past stuff and starting anew. So there's that. There it is, right? Nothing is missing. We focus on our beloved and what this is all about. We may be physically apart, but spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Beautiful. And I'm going to close with that one. So everyone, until you see me again, reach out. Reach out. Share your love.